Hello my darlings, and welcome back to my channel and to another video. So of course January, it is the time when we round up our most used, the worst, the best products, perfumes, clothing, anything that we have purchased last year. And today is going to also be a roundup of the most used fragrances, the fragrances that I reached for the most throughout the past year. So I'm not going to elongate the intro. Let's go ahead and jump right in, because obviously it's going to be a longer one, and obviously I must have forgotten about a fragrance or two or three or 10, but you know what, these are the ones that really come to my mind when it comes to, you know, answering the question what I've worn the most. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in. By some you might be surprised. So the first fragrance that I have here is Chloé Le Parfum. No, not Le Parfum, it's the Eau de Parfum, the normal one, the original Chloé. And guys, for some reason I always come back to it. Every time I have a bottle, I keep thinking like, oh, you know, it's a nice everyday scent, but let me just use it up and never purchase it again. And then I purchase it again while I use it up. So this says something, right? I've went through so many bottles of this one throughout my life, and it's always been a special one for me, like a special occasion one when I was younger. I also used to wear it for work when, you know, I was starting my law journey. I used to wear it to the law office so often, pretty much every day. And it is a very safe, very classy rose peony scent. There's nothing much to it. However, there is something about it that I really, really like. And it gives me a blast of memories, especially my trip to Greece, because I wore it there and I remember the moments that I wore it at, and yeah, it just transports me. Not so much to the law office, but for a vacation trip, yes, it does. So thumbs up for that. This is still a long-lasting fragrance. Of course, there is a better version that I keep talking about, which is Mugler Pure Extreme. Very good fragrance. But this one, I just always keep grabbing it. So there you go. The next fragrance is also a classic that I've worn for years, but this was a full bottle at the beginning of the year, okay? And now look. Yeah? Happy? Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me? Because I am quite proud of myself. I have a backup already, so don't worry. But this is, of course, Chanel Chanson Fraiche, and this, as I said many times last year, perfect travel fragrance. It is perfect for a long haul flight. It is perfect for a longer journey. It will stay put on you and keep you feeling refreshed, but very like classy and bougie at the same time. Because Chanel Coco Mademoiselle I love as well, but I'll get to in a minute. This one is just so much more refreshing and uplifting, and you feel clean when you wear it. And when you travel for a long time, you definitely need to feel clean, because it's not a nice feeling to travel a long haul flight, right? So this one always helps me, and every time I wear it, even though, you know, I've went through hundreds of bottles of this, every time I wear it, every time I'm surprised how long lasting it is and how projecting it is. Even though it's just eau de toilette, it cannot compare to Eau Vive or the Entente versions. This one is so much more long lasting, at least on me and many people as well. So yes, this was my perfect travel fragrance. Took it everywhere on the plane. Okay, speaking of Coco Mademoiselle, you're gonna be very proud of me as well. I didn't do that damage in 1 year, but I've had it since my last birthday. So not the previous birthday, yeah. So it's almost 2 years now. And I haven't worn it that much the previous year. I've worn it mostly this year. I mean 2022. It's so confusing. Anyways, I wore it the most in 2022. And look at this dent. Are you proud of me? I feel bad now because this is such an expensive fragrance and I used it so recklessly. And now I will have to repurchase and it's gonna be a pain for sure. But of course, this is the intense version of Coco Mademoiselle. And I love it. I love it. I feel amazing when I wear it. However, I'm gonna put it on a pause now and I'm gonna start using the original more. I feel like also the original is more sparkling and bubbly and fresher for sure. And that is why I actually might be leaning towards it in 2023. I might take Coco Mademoiselle, the original, traveling instead of this or Chanel Chance, because I would usually travel with these two in my bag, okay? I know, excessive, but you know me. I would travel with these two because if I wanted to refresh myself, I would spray this. And if I wanted to feel a little bit more like sophisticated grown woman, I would put on this one. So I think I'm just gonna skip on that embarrassing bottle carrying and I'm just gonna put the original Coco Mademoiselle in my carry-on. We'll see though, but I'm very happy with both of them. Used so much of this. All right, next one. Speaking of refreshing fragrances, this is my absolute obsession. And if you like Pear, you're gonna love it as well if you haven't tried it already. This to me is the best Pear that has been released throughout the last 2 years. And this is Juliette Has A Gun Pear Incorporated. Such a good fragrance and it's so long lasting. Even though it's a fresh scent and you know, it seems like it might be very fleeting. It's not. It's very, very long lasting. I'm always very surprised again when I wear it that, oh my God, it still stays put. And I can smell it on my jacket and on my clothing if I don't wash it immediately, like, you know, a coat or I don't know, a scarf. Fantastic, fantastic. If you love Pear and Ombrette, this one is also a little bit like aquatic-y, slightly, also quite musky, and so nicely done. It's a very easy peasy scent. There's nothing extraordinary here, but it's so delicious. To me, it's way better than Ariana Grande or that new Versace. Don't even sniff it. Trust me. This one is great. So it's also a great gym scent. If you're bougie, you can wear it to the gym. I will probably do so. So yeah, Pear Inc, fantastic, worn it so much. It doesn't look like it, but you must know that the sprayer is very like a fine mist. And you know, it goes all over your body and you actually don't use that much of a fragrance each time, you know what I mean? So yeah, I love it. I love it. That's it. Okay, now this is like my favorite day-to-day clean woman, out of the shower, put it all over my body before I dress up kind of a fragrance. This is so beautiful. Men love it. I feel like it's very sensual because it kind of smells like a woman's clean skin, you know what I mean? And this is not an expensive fragrance. First of all, this is Al Haramain Royal Musk. So if you like Prada La Femme, you will much more appreciate this because this is very long lasting. It's not a beast mode projection, I'm gonna say it straight away. It's more of a, you know, not a skin scent but closer to the skin. But guys, this makes me feel so incredibly feminine, clean, put together. It smells like a, again, clean, feminine skin. So good, so good. It literally smells like, you know, you've been out in the sun all day. It's a beautiful, summery, sunshine, all that jazz. You've been out on the beach. And then in the afternoon, you go shower, in a nice cooler shower, and then you put on your mixtures and lotions. This is how you smell. This is, you know, that combination of those tropical hue from the beach and the sun and the seawater and the breeze and tropical flowers and your clean skin. I've been rambling about it for so long now. What time is it? Yeah, I'm done. Very, very good one. I love it. Okay, now, guys, this is also from a Middle Eastern brand, and this, what I'm holding in my hands right now, is the second bottle. So I used the whole bottle last year, and I used it very quickly. I used it up in maybe 3 months, tops. And I am obsessed with this fragrance. This is so good, it hurts. It's inexpensive, and it is just it. And this is Rose 01 from Swiss Arabian. This is the Heritage Collection. I am obsessed is an understatement. You know, I love my roses, especially if they are mixed with vanilla and amber, and this is exactly that. This is pretty much a Delina, but not as fresh. It's more ambery, and it doesn't have rhubarb. Okay, so it still has some lychee, it still has that same rose, it still has that beautiful musky vanillic touches in the dry down, but it's not soury because of the rhubarb, and it's also way more long lasting on me. You know, people say that Delina is so long lasting and so projecting. On me it's not. Like, never have I ever got a compliment wearing the original Delina on my skin, but this always. My mother-in-law is so obsessed with this fragrance because I've been wearing it in South Africa a lot, and yeah, like everyone who smells it is just so into it. And yeah, you know, this is a good straightforward Delina DNA, but with some additional touches of that beautiful amber and more musk. Very, very good fragrance, okay? Very good and very long lasting. So that is Rosa 1. And speaking of Delina, the one that I've used so much last year was the Exclusif version. This one I reached for so much. This was the year for me, 2022, when I really fell in love with Delina Exclusif, way more than the original. And I love it because I really do get compliments with this. I really can smell it throughout the day. It projects, it performs, it's super feminine, it's incredibly classy. I wouldn't say it's sexy, but it's very classy and very feminine. You know, you have some incense here, some vanilla, some oud, but still that gorgeous rose and pear. So if you want to make it a little bit more uplifting, I would say, instead of getting the original Delina, get the Exclusif and mix it with Pear Incorporated from Juliette. Such a good combo. Such a good combo. So yeah, Exclusif was on a heavy rotation last year. Now, another one that gave me so many compliments, and I really smelled it throughout the day. Everyone was always like, oh my god, what is this? You smell so good. People chased me in the shop. I've had experiences while wearing this fragrance, okay? And this is Musk Noir Rose from Narciso. Not the biggest fan of the original Musk Noir. It's very good, but not like, oh, I'm obsessed. With this one, I am. And this is more of a mature rosy musky scent. It has some plum. It is a little bit spicy. It is just fantastic, all right? It has some sweetness, but it also has oriental touches, at least to my nose. I know that there's a whole line that has been released. The new release is the jasmine in the gold bottle. Still need to try it. But this, look, I've used a lot. So yeah, this one is great if you just want straight up compliments. Okay. What do we have next? Beachy Summery during the summertime. Those two I've used the most. First one is Bronze Goddess Nuit. Fantastic scent. Tom Ford Soleil Blanc dupe, but less fleeting, more, more sticking to you. So that's better and way less expensive. Like this one is $40 around, and you know the price of Tom Ford. Come on, this is so good. And the other one is Goddess, Alien Goddess, the original, and I used it a lot. And I used it pretty much because I have it. Okay, I have it, so I'm gonna use it up. I will probably not purchase it again. I do prefer the intense version, but this one I just used more. So yeah. I have 5 more fragrances and we're gonna be done. So next, of course, in September, my baby was released, Venom of Love. And even though I'm up to here in this bottle, and I have, no, actually up to here, I have more than 1 bottle around my house, of course, that's opened and in use. Guys, you have no idea how many samples I finished before I went with this particular juice. So you can say I've been using Venom of Love for almost 2 years now, like since October, November 2021, and throughout the whole 2022, and now we have this. So this was definitely my most used fragrance out of them all. And also this is the reason why I haven't used more of my fragrances, because I had to test it and test it and test it. So I didn't have enough hours in a day to use more fragrances, because this one took the cake and it was my main focus. But this one, I feel like it's perfection. So much better than Tom Ford Lost Cherry. Like, come on guys, how can you even say that Tom Ford is better if it doesn't last? You know what I mean? The one that I could say it's comparably great in quality is for sure the one from Gritti, and that's pretty much it. Also people say Bodycea is a great cherry, and I haven't tried it, so I don't know, but quality wise, to me, and price wise, this is the best cherry ever. And I know I'm praising my own shoes, but it's the truth. It's the truth. If you love chocolate cherry, you're gonna love it. And guys, very, very important note here. We are sold out currently in Europe, European Union and UK. We still have a couple bottles left in the US area. So if you are based in US, you can still purchase it. However, the rest of the world will most probably have to wait for the 3rd restock. Also, more and more stores carry Venom of Love. If you are from Australia, you can go ahead and purchase it from Oligarch. And if you are in the US, there are a couple more stores that carry Venom of Love, not just the Navitus website. So check them out, guys. I am very, very excited. This was such a good release. It has been featured on 2 best lists of releases for 2022 on Fragrantica, one for cherries and one for editor's picks. So I'm super proud of our vol. It took a lot of time and effort and patience to create this, and I'm just giving my little love letter today to it, and especially to you guys. Thank you to all of you who purchase it, and to all of you who send me messages, and to all of you who love it. This is a massive pleasure to be creating something that you guys actually like. So I couldn't be more proud, especially when I saw those 2 articles on Fragrantica. That was crazy. But yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous scent. If you want to buy it with a discount, everything will be linked below. Just keep in mind we are almost sold out. So yeah, Venom of Love, most used fragrance, and it really just, you know, it completely covered my testing space throughout the whole year, and it's natural. I knew it would happen, but I still was able to test a lot, I think. But yeah, this was my main player, right? So that is Venom, of course. Then I also used a lot of L'Interdit. Not even so much the intense one. I used a lot of intense one as well. Especially when I was having date nights with my men, you know, dinners, blah, 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 going out. But this one, I felt always so nice wearing this throughout the day. And I also wear it throughout the night because it's very projecting and very long lasting, and everyone will smell you. Same with the intense, but this one is just more flirty, and the intense one is more like sophisticated bougie woman, you know what I mean? Yeah, but I love it. And I am back on my tuberose obsession. I am really back into it. I even think of purchasing Prada Paradox, which is crazy because it's not really worth it, is it? But I'm considering it. But yeah, L'Interdit is fantastic. Definitely one of the most long-lasting bubbly tuberose fragrances, and the OG. So yeah, great one. I used it a ton. Next one that I used a ton, I decided to stop myself because I didn't want to use it up too much. And this is a very special fragrance for me because it's expensive. I'm not gonna lie. And this is Initio Absolute Aphrodisiac. One of the best vanillas, okay? One of the best vanillas. It is a leathered animalic vanilla that throughout the day turns into the most sweet and sexy potion. That's all I can say. Very long lasting, projecting, beautiful to mix with other fragrances. Just perfection of a fragrance. You know I love my vanillas, so this is definitely quality in a bottle, for sure. So yeah, Absolute Aphrodisiac needs no introduction. Next fragrance that I pretty much exchanged Baccarat Rouge with, and the reason being is, first of all, I am currently investing in many things in my life, so I am at the point that I just don't want to use up my crazy expensive fragrances. And you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm just being a human. I don't want to use up things that are super expensive. I just want to keep having them. When I'm in a better place, I'll go back to them. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm sure you understand. So I've switched to this, and I am very happy, because it's a little bit different. So it's not like, oh, she's wearing Baccarat. You know what I mean? It's, what is she wearing? It's captivating. And this is very, you know what? The bottle doesn't look the best, so I'm very sorry. But I travel with it all the time, so that's why. Soulja Boy. Yes, I still use it all the time, like all the time. Soulja Boy for him. And this fragrance, by the way, you get $75 off with my code and with my link, which is a lot. So get it while you can, because I don't know how long I'm going to have that discount code. But so good. Again, I always tell you, if you want to picture this fragrance somehow, picture Baccarat Rouge with added iris, coconut, caramel, and tonka. Yeah? In the very beginning, it has some bergamot citrusy tone, which might make you think and worry that it's too masculine, but it isn't. It really isn't. That citrusy tone that they put in the very beginning, you know, kind of like in Creed Aventus, it goes away very quickly. And then you are left with the sweetest, beautiful Baccarat Iris Coconut fragrance. Yeah, it starts to go away already. So it's been, I don't know, like 30 seconds. It's already evaporating. And it's getting more powdery and sweeter and sweeter. And then after an hour or two, you're going to be blown away. Blown away. And if you are a man, you're actually going to adore the opening as well, for sure. My boyfriend really loves this fragrance, but it is mine. Goodbye. No sharing. Only I am wearing. So yeah, love this. I have a discount code. I think it's still active, so check out the description box. I really like this scent, guys. What can I do? I didn't think I'm gonna like it so much, but I really do. And last but not least, it officially should not be even on this list because I got it in November. Late November. But guys, since I got it, I wear it every day. Apart from Venom of Love and the New Year's Eve party and Christmas party, where I wore like very heavy gourmand and oud and stuff. Apart from those days, those two parties, I wear it every day. Everywhere, every day. And this is Mon Paris from YSL. And it is so nice and so girly, and it again evokes so many beautiful memories for me. It's insane. Those gorgeous, freeing, but Parisian chic, I don't know, like so much. There is so much to it for me personally in this fragrance, and I love it. And it's very long lasting, very, very long lasting, especially on hair and clothing. So yeah, if you love strawberry, raspberry punch, beautiful fruit truly with gorgeous roses, then you're gonna be blown away. It's not, you know, a masterpiece, nothing crazy and, you know, niche appropriate. But I love it. I love it. And that's it, guys. That is it for my most worn fragrances. All the discount codes are below along with the links, so check it out. I love you, and let me know in the comments what you have been wearing the most last year. I'm very, very curious. And even if it's just one fragrance, it's even better. It means you're committed. So yeah, leave me a comment. I love you, and see you in my next one. Bye.